Hello guys, welcome back to the channel once again. Today I'm super mega excited to be sharing this list with you guys because today we're gonna be talking about lesbian content to watch on Prime Video, in this case on Amazon Prime. But before we get into more details, please don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, and also let me know your personal opinion down below in the comments as well. So basically most of them are new and some of them I feel like didn't get enough spotlight, so I also wanted to include them on the list just in case any of you might have missed them. But before we get into more details, I also want to say thank you so much for all the love and all the support you guys been showing on the channel. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comments regarding this list, and let's get right into it. So first we're gonna start off with A League of Their Own. So basically it was released in 2022. It currently has one season available. It's currently the gayest Amazon Prime Video show. It brings queer narratives to the forefront of the story. The show has multiple queer characters and they all have a lot of camera time, which makes it even more interesting to watch. Full queer story available on the show. In this case, I'm excited to see what's gonna happen in season 2 because you know the way it ended is just like wanting you to be excited for season 2 because it has a happy ending but it also has a confusing ending. So let's see what's gonna happen. And then second we have High School. So this one was also released in 2022. It has one season available with 10 episodes. It follows a queer twin musicians, Tegan and Sarah. The show gets interested because it follows the love of music, intense friendship, and queerness and love. One of the twins, in this case Sarah, actually ends up having a relationship with another friend of her phobia. Things get complicated because they have different views on life and how they on how their relationship should go. So things get very excited, and the storyline was actually also very popular when the show actually came out last year. So if you guys have watched it, and if you haven't, let me know your thoughts down below. And then moving on, number 3 we have Daisy Jones E the Sixth. It's about a lesbian singer, Simone, who earned this position on this list. Is not Daisy Jones and she's not the sixth, but she is Daisy's best friend for a time, and she does get one pretty fantastic episode dedicated mostly to her storyline, which follows her stepping into her career and her relationship with her girlfriend Bernie in New York City. I will be doing a review regarding the show very soon because I'm very intrigued by the relationship that happened between the two ladies, and I'm excited to go watch this episode where they are showcased. So let me know if you guys would like a review, yes or no. And then moving on, we have Las Pelotaris. It's a Mexican streaming television series. It follows Chelo, Idioa, and Itzi, 3 basket pelota players who struggle to fulfill their dreams during the 1920s. Itzi and Annie are the lesbian couple on the series and definitely one of the best storylines released so far in 2023. Their relationship is super intense and have an amazing chemistry. I've actually have already done a part 1 review regarding the storyline, so let me know if you guys would like to see a part 2 review. And if you haven't watched the show, I will definitely recommend you guys to go do so. It's definitely a 10 out of a 10, so go watch it. And then moving on to number 5, we have Harlem. It currently has 2 seasons available, and the show also showcases multiple lesbian storylines, such as Stay, who is a successful lesbian businesswoman in this case, but she has a difficulty when it comes to her love life. And then we have Gwen, who has her first lesbian experience with Isabella. They get into like dating and all of that, but Isabella ends up breaking up with Gwen because Gwen was just moving too fast for Isabella, and things ends up not working out. And Gwen on season 2 is actually heartbroken after they break up, but it decides to take another approach when it comes to her love life, so things also get interesting. And then we have Paper Girls. It was released in 2022, has 1 season available. It's a heart-struggling edge of young seed adaptation of comic book series about a group of misfit late 80s paper girls. There is a queer storyline promised now, but its source material in season 1. Unfortunately, the show got cancelled after season 1, but season 1 is definitely still worth the watch. I've watched the show, it's not very my cup of tea, but I feel like it will be other people's cup of tea, so that's why I have decided to include it on the list. So let me know what would you personally rate Paper Girl if you guys have watched it, because it's interesting. And then moving on to number 7, we have Swarm, released in 2023. It follows Dree. Her queerness are planted from the jump, but it isn't until the last episode that she fully comes into her gay identity and starts dating a graduate student named Rashida. During the mid-season, she spends time with a queer cult leader played by Billie Eilish. That episode is actually very, very intense, and it had a lot going on. And I've actually am very excited to see the last episode. I haven't watched it yet because I would really, really like to see what happened between Dree and Rashida in this case, because the show had amazing, amazing ratings. And 8, we have Philip K. Dick's Electric Dreams. It was released in 2018. One episode of this anthology series tells the story of a future police woman who shares headspace with a game designer as both track down violent criminals whose existence has enormous consequences. The episode is definitely worth the watch, and the two ladies' chemistry is a 10 out of a 10. And there's actually a very beautiful scene where they are sitting on the couch, cuddling, talking about deep life stuff, and just connecting with one another on a whole another level. I just wish we would have seen more of them during the show, but it is what it is. And then moving on, we have Class of 7. It's a 2023 series, currently has 1 season available. A tidal wave hits a group of women who are actually celebrating the 10-year reunion from our all-girls school. The former students must find a way to survive on the island of their high school campus. Zoe and Amelia are the lesbian love story on the show, and it looks like they have a very, very good relationship. They are intense, but they are also friends, so things kind of get interested, and it's currently very, very popular. So if you guys want to go watch it, I will definitely recommend you all to do so. And then moving on, we have I Know What You Did Last Summer. Show was released in 2021, currently 1 season available. There is a queer storyline that develops between Allison and Morgan, but too much ends up happening that the two ladies don't end up together because of dark situations and secrets coming in their way of their friendship and their relationship. Margot really wanted Allison with all her heart, but Allison head was just in somewhere else, and she definitely didn't want to be with Margot, but she knew that Margot wanted to be with her. But life came in the way, and they don't end up together. But I can understand why they didn't end up together, but they still shared beautiful moments together. And then moving on, we have the last one, The Expanse. So basically, it has 6 seasons available. The show follows a desperate band of anti-heroes as they grab with a conspiracy living in a colonized solar system. Anna plays a lesbian character. She's a doctor who leads a small Methodist congregation during season 5. Her queer storyline is showcased in a major way. Actually, a very interesting show. And I have to be honest, I started watching the show on season 5 because that's where I found out that Anna starts to, be more in her gayness. So I wanted to go there and see her storyline when it comes to that. So yes, guys, that's basically it.